Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Pass to Harris. Porzingis against Embiid. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Kuzma. Avdia dishes to Morris. And stolen by Thibault. Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. It's over Avdia. And the basket by Harris.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Kuzma with a screen on Harden. Morris. No good there. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Maxey kicks to Harden. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Beal can't get it to go. The 76ers are gone, 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Got that one up quick.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They need this. Beal gets a wide open look. 3-pointers off the mark.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Passes it to Thibault. Harris kicks to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From 12 feet out. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Kuzma finds Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. The stat sheet here for Matisse Thybulle. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. Embiid with the steal. Harris with it. Now Beal defending. Harris's shot is off. Wizards have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Al Harden following the Porzingis miss from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Beal, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Harden against Morris. The pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the 76ers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Wizards. They have a lot of ground to make up. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Morris against Harden to end the cold streak, and a dunk by Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Harden surveying the D. Harris inside. He's against Kuzma. Harris's shot is off.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Kuzma passes to Morris. Deal with it. Over Maxey. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thibault kicks to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends it into the line.
When Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And he's good on the second. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Harden outside. That shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Thibault. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And that one's good. Thibault.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Beal. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Right side, Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defense has struggled with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Pass to Harris. Outside, Maxey. There's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Embiid's got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Porzingis. The trade. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Hitting threes playing the 5 might be Porzingis' best attribute. I mean, it does effectively space the floor when your 5-man can shoot like he does.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Martin's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Harrell finds Melton. Harrell, a screen on Wright. Melton feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wright. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. They trail by 14. Martin from outside. Rebound by Harrell.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
There are many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
First free throw is good.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now Melton following Will Barton's three-point attempt, and it's in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
Shoot 2. first one falls for him.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And so Wright nails both of them. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
You know, when they try to get Harold looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, certainly Clark, the 76ers, the past 2 seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Melton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And they get it back. Pocket 6. A floater and stolen by Wright. Pass to Avdia. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Screen by Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Melton. Pass to Maxey. 1:56 left in the first quarter. That one a little long.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
To the inside. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Melton passes to Harold. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Wright. Now Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's Melton. Outside, Maxey. Milton with it. And Tucker has it in the corner. They get it again. And Harris puts it in.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
For this screen on Melton. Here's Wright. Big D that time from Harrell. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tucker finds Milton. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Tucker. Hachimura, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Hey, we're locked into watching some old-school basketball here, fellas. Working the post to start it out, playing inside out. Looks like a game plan from back in my time.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Hachimura and Porzingis the post pair for him. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, to wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good. I talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Harris. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wizards trail by 15. Beal deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Kuzma. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. Fires the three. And the 76ers get it back. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him and get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both. So it's Washington now, trailing by 17. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
No good on that one.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Morris against Harden. Embiid with the screen on Hachimura. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And here's Morris for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now here's Thibault. Pass to Melton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. And does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Driving to the basket. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Melton. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Morris. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morris against Harden. And here now is Thibault. Here's Embiid. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Tipped away. Beal against Melton. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. And that one hits back iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Melton. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Basket good. Melton's got 6.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
Washington calls timeout.
for Kyle Kuzma. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Morris with the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. Harden outside. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The putback, it's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers leading by 18. Elton kicks to Thibault. And there's the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Harden. He has 7. Pass to Maxey. A baseline J. Passes to Thibault. Embiid with the screen on Hachimura. Porzingis with the steal. Morris outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thibault the pass to Harrell. Here's Maxey. Last game we saw him score 14. 6 on the shot clock. Harden pitch to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Morris outside. Hachimura setting the pick for Morris. And the rejection by Harrell. Outside Beal. And he's good on the 3 ball. Beal's got 8.
And he has really life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Embiid with a screen on Morris. Pass to Harrell. Back to Harden for 3. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris finds Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Beal. 9 points for Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
The pass to Thibault. To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Beal. Big D that time for Harrell.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Thibault. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rudy Hachimura picks one up.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
First free throw is good. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Abdias checked in for Rui Hachimura. Martin comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. Now here's Barton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Milton. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Now, Wright. Passes it to Gafford. Barton right side. Wizards passing it around. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by Harrell. The 76ers leading by 17. Maxey attacking. That one drops for him. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
With the step back, Barton kicks to Avdia. Gafford sets the pick for Avdia. And they recover it. Gafford finds Barton. Back to Gafford. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Gafford's got 6.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Milton the pass to Maxey. Harrell screen on Barton. Here's Maxey. Here's Harrell. That's his 4th basket of the game and is only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Boy, great movement by Harrell rolling off the pick that time. Gets himself into a good scoring position there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Now here's Porzingis. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell, Gafford trying to break free, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Wright. He's got 12.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Harrell. He's got 8. 8 feet away. Barton with the rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Wright with it. Barton sets a screen for Wright. Pass to Porzingis. A 15-footer. The shot misses. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint and pressing the attack around that rim.
If the defense can't stop it, stick with it. Nothing wrong with point-blank looks.
Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year.
It's early in the season, but let's glance at the candidates for this year's dunk contest. Some of the game's top athletes in the spotlight.
Man, these guys practice their dunks for countless hours, man. They know their fans are expecting a show.
Make the first dunk.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Now the pass to Embiid. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Harden. Down low. Embiid inside. It's over Avdia. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 15.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Morris with a screen on Harris. Kuzma can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Harden gets the bucket.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris with a screen on Harris. Porzingis with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. And Beal kicks to Morris. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. And he drives in. And the rejection by Embiid. Morris against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Morris. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Beal. Thibault kicks to Harden. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And that one drops. Now that's 17 points for Joel Embiid.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Washington calls timeout.
Take a look at the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Harris inside, covered by Morris. Wizards trail by 21. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. That's good. And for Beal with the assist. He has got 3 assists now in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Maxey passes to Harden. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Avdia with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Harden. Rebound by the Wizards. Now here's Porzingis. 14 points for him. The pass to Morris. Back to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. The 76ers again can't hit it. Wizards trail by 15. Hachimura kicks to Morris. Back to Hachimura. And here's Avdia. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Milton with the ball. Embiid with the screen on Beal. Back to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Morris looking over the floor. Back to Beal. There's the triple. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Harden comes in for Avdia. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. Philadelphia also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Shake Milton in for Harris. Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for James Harden?
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
The first one falls.
From 6-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Harden hits them both. Wizards trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Right block shot. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Wright. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 17. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Gafford kicks to Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 10.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now here's Harden. He's got 14. The shot, no good. Hachimura the pass to Wright. Passes to Beal. A 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. At this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. In the third position, the Wizards.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And he knocks down the first one. Harden hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here is Hachimura. He's averaging just around 8 points a game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here are the 76ers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Melton. And here is Milton. Harrell finds Milton. 6 to shoot. Beal with the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Timeout called the 76ers.
to check out the stats for James Harden. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Melton. He's got 6. Harden's shot is good. And that's 18 points for James Harden.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Beal. And nothing but hair on that one. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Melton finds Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, they have lived off their opponent's mistakes. They are first in the league in points off turnovers. Just suffocate you with their pressure defensively.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harrell.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Maxey's checked in for James Harden. He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 15. Barton surveying the floor. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton's somebody you have to defend at all times. Will Barton does a little bit of everything out there. He's a consistent double-figure scorer, high-energy performer. He defends pretty well, makes plays for others, and can knock down threes. Can't ask for a lot more than that.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Shot up 2 there. Beal's got 9 points here in the second half.
And as a versatile wing, Barton is a valuable commodity in the NBA.
He is what I like to call a stat sheet stuffer, Greg. You've heard that one before. A bunch to like in his game, and he'll do whatever it takes to help his team win.
Tucker dishes to Harrell. And Harrell puts it in.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Hachimura with a screen on Maxey. Fires from 14 for the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton passes to Harrell. Maxey against Beal. Maxey kicks it to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Here's Melton. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 15. Beal the pass to right. Sutton sets a screen for Hachimura. Gafford finds Beal. Over Maxey. Another one falls for Washington.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Now Maxey. 6 points for him. From past the arc. Harrell. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 13. He'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Doc, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead. Right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency for his team.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Avdia at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Martin with it. And the pass to Kuzma. Porzingis with a screen on Embiid. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 13. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 19 points.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Morris with the screen for Kuzma. Fires from deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Milton kicks to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 8 feet away. It is good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full of it.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here is Morris. Drilled from 6 feet. Here's Milton. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Maxey kicks to Thibault. Back to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Barton. Clock at 6. Embiid finds Milton. That three off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that it's just really hard.
Morris passes to Barton. Porzingis sets the pick for Barton. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Over Thibault. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid. Here's Harris. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 15-point game. Porzingis with the screen on Maxey. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Barton. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
This is it to Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And for that game against Indiana, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
The free throw drops for Embiid. James Harden, he's checked in for Shake Milton. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Wizards trail by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzma. Headshot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Embiid. Thibault. Harden defending. Harden the pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Morris dishes to Avdia. Inside, here's Porzingis. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 16. Now, here's Maxey. Harden sets the pick for Maxey. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good job there by Harden setting that screen. Got his body right where it needed to be.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Morris a screen. Here's Kuzma. Shoots the three. Morris, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And here is Morris. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. The pass to Porzingis. It's over Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
At the line for Washington, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Harden kicks to Thibault. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wizards trail by 21. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. But when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those 2 areas well.
And he makes the first. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Outside, Maxey. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 21. Outside, Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 11 in the second half. Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, more in store. And Philadelphia calls time here. Here is Harden. Pass to Thibault.
Who's got ball?
5 on the clock. Harden draws the double. Thibault kicks to Maxey. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Porzingis. Maxey against Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in. And both free throws good for Beal. The 76ers leading by 18. Now Melton. Harden up top. Passes it to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. It's deflected. Morris with the ball. Outside, Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Hands the 12-footer. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here is Harris. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 18. Now, here is Morris. Top of the key, Beal. The dish to Avdia. Back to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Melton. The shot by Beal, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Embiid from deep. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Beal. Screen by Porzingis. The drive by Beal. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Harden against Morris. Unloads from 13. There's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 31 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Lets it go from 11. Yep, it counts. Philadelphia leading by 18.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. A 3-ball. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Philadelphia leading by 19. Now the pass to Thibault. Hit the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Morris against Harden. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. And the 76ers shooting reasonably well, 45%.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be 1 more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 35 in the game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort
to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Philadelphia. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Harden. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with James Harden. James, this team adds onto its win streak. How important are nights like this as you move forward?
It was huge, man. We did an amazing job. We're continuing to get better offensively and defensively. Guys are stepping up, so we got a long way to go, but we're in the right direction.
It is not where you start, but where you finish. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.